Welcome to Squirrel Hill Farm, the living room edition. This is Ralph,
And Suzanne.
and there's a few cats running around here. And
Yeah, you
if
might
you see a dog,
one. Yeah,
you just pay them no mind. They're just looking for food.
as always.
We just wanted to make a short video and thank our new subscribers. We've got over 50 subscribers now, and we're on our way to 100.
Yay!
We'll soon
Glad
be
to have
there.
y'all with us.
And someday we'll be up there where we can do a live. We'll have so many.
Yeah.
That would be scary, wouldn't it?
Yes.
They probably really don't want to be on live with us.
I don't know if I want to sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, we just want to thank everybody again. We started this because we just like our church people and that. Not all of them do Facebook, so they don't follow her on things we do, and my family again, so we can send them short clips of what we do around here day to day, about our animals, about our chickens and goats, and we even had a pig here at one time.
But just
Lord knows we take in a cat off the just on a whim. Dogs
Yeah.
are the same way. We
Yeah.
take them in.
so it's a zoo. It's a zoo around here, and we just like to share some of the things we get into, some of the situations and day-to-day life.
We started off as preppers, and we both had a background in the farm and animal background. So that's been a big part of our lives. Suzanne's had other hobbies. I was pretty big into hunting and fishing at one time. I've been a guide at one time, and a hunter, packer, a cowboy.
And I can't remember a time in my life when I did not have animals. You know, my first memories are of a cat we had years and years ago. His name was Snowball, and we've always had animals, cats and dogs, fish, rabbits. I mean, you name it, we've had it. When we moved here, we had horses. We had 9 horses. My sister raised horses, Appaloosas there for a while, and then she got into goats, and she was big into goats for a while. So when I finally got goats again, when we got goats again about 4 or 5 years ago,
about 5 years now.
then it brought back a lot of memories, and so we enjoy our goats. And
It's hard work, but Suzanne gets it done.
yeah, I get it done. And so do you,
Yeah.
because since I've started a job,
I've had to do
there's
some of the chores. And
mornings I have to be at work at 8 o'clock, and yeah, I know most of y'all get your chores done at 6 a.m., but we don't. We kind of,
our goats are on a different schedule.
yeah,
They don't like to be bothered that early.
no. And they sure don't want me down there before coffee, so we don't get up at the crack of daylight and do
Well,
our
I do.
chores. Well,
I don't
no.
do chores. I just get up that early.
Yeah, you get up. You're not ready for chores yet. Anyway, he's been having to do the morning chores, and I feed the goats in the afternoon, and depending on how bad my feet and my back hurts, you put up the chickens at night.
Yeah, sometimes.
So, and I appreciate that, by the way.
I know you do. I know you do.
But we're
My
still
lungs keeps me from doing a lot of that. I'd do more if I could.
yeah.
It's like the garden.
He would like to do more, and he tries to do things, and then I don't let him, and he gets mad. So
Yeah.
anyway, we're still adjusting to the whole me having a job, but we're getting there, and the animals are fine with it. They're happy as long as they got food and fresh water, right?
And they get it.
And they get it. They get it one way or another. Wanted to talk about a few things that's going on, some things that we'd like to do. First off, we have a wedding. My son is getting married on November 2nd.
Your oldest son.
My oldest son, Justin, is getting married to his love, Morgan, on, let's see what I say, the 2nd of November. So the rest of this month, I've got things I got to do to get ready. I'm making some signs for their wedding, for their reception, and all that kind of stuff. I got to make some cakes. I don't have to cater it though.
No.
That I was spared. So we've got the wedding to get through. That and working, we don't really have much time for anything right now. But I feel like after the wedding, we can settle in and
maybe do some things.
Maybe plan some things. I know we want to do that arbor.
Yeah, we want to build some more of those high tunnel type arbors or trellises. We want to do more gardening that way. This year, bending over is a hard thing for me because I only have about 40% of my lung to use. And oxygen tanks run out pretty quick. I use a high volume of oxygen when I'm out.
Yeah, and we don't have a tiller. You know, that's not to say I won't have one sometime in the future, but right now we don't have one. So we experimented with that with the loofah gourds, and it worked really well. They choked out my cucumbers, but
we'll just they
themselves did really well. So we thought we would make a few of them there in the pasture. We've got room. And so we need to prepare that ground and get them set up.
We've got plenty of litter and stuff from the chicken house and from the goat barn and stuff like that to help us. And we could use a lot of grass clippings if we really need to.
So, you know, and we'll find some dirt somewhere and
start building. I'd like to do a raised bed, and I was watching, I believe it was Reap What You Sow. They used some, I believe it was theirs, they used some tin roofing and built their boxes. And we've got some
I've got a lot of that.
We've got a bunch of old roofing around, and I thought, you know, that's a good idea. It would be a good use for that. And
yeah,
so I might try to build one out of some this winter.
So we're going to do that. We're going to get those beds ready for spring, and of course I got to cut my grass and clean up around here. You know, this summer it's just
we cut some branches up, and we got to get them picked up this winter yet.
I've got to cut that up into firewood and get it up here and ready to use because fall has finally arrived.
Yeah, I believe it was Mimsy who asked me to do this is Scooter. He's our little boy kitty. He's very curious, and he's a very loving little boy.
And he's a pest.
Yeah, and I believe it was Mimsy who asked. We've got one of these battery-powered chainsaws from Lowe's with the 40 or 60 volt battery. And been real happy with it. She suggested that we did a review video, and I may do that yet here in the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
When she's got a little bit of time off, and we can go down here and we'll take a fresh battery down there. We got a branch down there in the old garden space we can cut up. And
I've got branches everywhere.
Yeah, that we can do a review video with it.
Yeah,
so
we've got
that'll be coming up.
We've got some general cleanup to do. That's a never-ending thing. But got projects in the works. It's just we just don't have time right this second. The wedding's getting closer, and I've got to finish that. And I've got a big crochet order.
Yeah, Suzanne does a lot of crochets orders. She her big thing is. Mostly for one customer. She makes teddy bears.
Yeah, and I showed those on another video.
One of the videos. She just got an order today for 18 more.
Yeah.
Teddy bears. So
it
keeps her busy.
And I've got another big order that I'm working on. I try to work on it in my spare time. It's just some days I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
I just want to sit for a
Yeah.
minute. But got that going on, so there's a lot going on. But we'll work in some videos on
Yeah.
what we're doing.
And I like to cook, but I don't like to clean up the counter and get it all set up so I can do these videos, because that takes a little bit of pre-work to do it. And there's a couple things I like to make and I'd like to share, but I may work on that this winter too.
Well,
So
we can get the counter cleaned off.
it's just a matter of getting everything prepped and ready to do. I don't want to take 20 minutes to prep and stuff.
Well, we'll just have to work on that, how to do that. But
Anyhow, again, I want to thank all of our new subscribers. We're happy for all the comments, good or bad, any criticisms, especially constructive. I had one today. We're trying it right now.
yeah, and it seems to be working.
We're trying it right now.
So thank you for that.
Yeah. And I feel like every one of you that stopped by and you leave a comment, I feel like you're friends. And feel at home with you.
Yeah.
So
if you're into the same things we are, just join us and keep a lookout for what we're doing. And
believe us, you're not going to offend us with any conservative remarks or religious remarks. That's for certain.
Nah, we're not snowflakes.
No.
So I guess that's it for this one. Back to work tomorrow. I'm off this weekend though, so we never know from day to day what we're doing.
That's right.
We just kind of wing it, don't we?
I get up in the morning and I pray and I ask Jesus to lead me through the day.
And then I get up and we say, well, what are we doing today? And we kind of decide. So that's kind of how it goes. So we'll see what happens this weekend. There might be a video.
I may have to go get dog food tomorrow, but that's all I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. All right.
All right. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you, and we will see you later.